Today is the return of Detective Kiwi Reacts. We're going back into Blacklist. We're gonna find out, is Tom a frickin' sellout of a husband? Is Tom a spy? We will find that out. Who the frick is Reddington's relation to Keen? We're going to find that out because we have a lot of time now to react to some more episodes and more episodes quickly. So let's get into it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. Let's get into it. Gotta start like putting these out in like a schedule, which I will soon. Man looks like Christian Bale, you know, in the third Batman movie where he was like, kinda.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
What's going on? Everything okay?
Clearly not okay.
All right? You a little turned around?
That guy's
Hey,
dead.
if you're headed to Harrisburg, going the wrong way.
Why is he like? Why did he get out just to tell him that? Like, why is he so determined?
What do you got there?
What the hell is going on with him? Man looks shell-shocked. Oh my god.
Assistant U.S. Attorney?
The U.S. attorney got happened like that? What is? Who did that?
Still pieced it together. We think you may have been hitchhiking. Ma'am, you okay?
It's been 12 years.
Oh, so it's like a missing person just come to life. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Where have you been?
12 years.
It's been 12
Imagine
years.
you disappear. That's like almost like. That is like 1/8 your life, isn't it? It's nearly 1/8 your life. You just have a different life. Who's this guy now?
She's alive.
She's calling herself Jolene Parker.
Okay.
I'll notify you when I find her.
You don't need to find her. She's literally next to Keen.
Job. No, I don't. So don't tell me how to do mine. If I was able to find you hiding on that sheep farm outside of Dingle, I can find this girl.
You can find anyone. Then it goes to the underbody. He never can take anything seriously. Man just wants to be serious, and Reddington just made
7 1/4.
said that.
I'm a 7 1/2.
I'll
Who
find
knows
the
that?
girl.
I don't want you to find her. I know where she is. I want you to tell me where she's been, what she's been up to.
I'm not crossing out. She could be his daughter.
There's nothing wrong with a little editing.
Also, if I may, like, you know, forget some stuff, like, you know, that's happened, and you must be thinking, like, you're an idiot, Kiwi. You've forgotten something so important that's happened before. It's because, you know, it's been a week. Probably more than a week since I last reacted to this, and so, you know, it'll take me a little bit just to, you know, get back in form, you know, to be my perfect criminal sleuther.
Kids shouldn't be reading Lolita.
Why not? I mean, the heart goes where it wants to go.
Mr. Whitney's heart sent him right into an affair with Timmy Logan's mom.
Are you saying that?
I don't think that's coincidence.
I don't think books are anything to be afraid of. I mean, I think that people have affairs because they're miserable in their marriages.
She really wants him to have sex with her.
Well, call me provincial, but I, for one, think it's inappropriate. I mean, how old is he anyway?
You got the dorky teacher vibe.
Lizzie,
Who doesn't love that?
you seen the paper?
What about it?
Mark Hastings, U.S. attorney from Maryland.
What are they doing
He
here?
indicted the head of the Reynoso cartel. A week later, he went missing. I believe he was held captive, but not by the Reynoso cartel. It's all quite a mystery. They say he's too traumatized to speak.
Why doesn't he
But if what
believe it's
I believe about
Sakata?
Hastings is true, if he has been held captive all these years, then it would confirm that the myth is true.
I'm a
The
myth.
judge is real.
Judge.
Every culture
miss
has
this.
a justice myth. The Greeks said Adrastia, the goddess of revenge.
No, it's Nemesis.
Judge.
Think of him as a
Trying to
prisoner's
change the
court of
name of a
last
god.
resort. When your legal appeals have all been exhausted and there is no hope left, you can make one last plea to the judge.
What kind of plea?
Prisoners can state their case, argue their innocence, explain why they were convicted unfairly, and who was responsible. A prosecutor, a corrupt detective, maybe an incompetent public defender.
Wait,
This
so
demand for justice, where does it go?
Supposedly, it's
so that U.S. assistant attorney was corrupt? That guy that was held captive and
among
went
inmates
crazy
until it finally reaches some book depository.
was a fraud.
Federal penitentiary in Monroe, Virginia.
And then?
Nobody knows for sure. Nobody's ever met him. If freedom or life were taken unfairly, he demands the same in return. An eye for an
And
eye.
that's what happened to that guy. I guess he learned his lesson also. That's why he won't talk.
Lincoln says Mark Hastings was held captive?
Yes, but not by Reynoso. He thinks it might have been payback for a different case Hastings prosecuted 12 years ago. Rom?
Not that Reynoso.
Leonard Debs, sentenced to 14 years for armed robbery when he was 28.
According to this so-called judge, this guy is innocent.
A witness allegedly came forward at the time saying Debs wasn't at the scene. An appellate court judge, 2 prosecutors, all missing and presumed dead. All
Took
involved in
all of
cases
them.
in which some impropriety was alleged, which made them targets for the
Man
judge.
is
Criminal court.
professional, because
We believe
how the
that
hell
the
do you
appeals have
take
been
so
processed
much
through a
high-profile
depository
people
run by a prison literacy project.
and no one
Files
catches
everyone
you?
who worked at the depository, and I think we found something. Frank Gordon, a civilian now, but he's a convicted killer. He now works for a prison literacy project at their book depository in Monroe, Virginia.
He takes the letters from the returned books, screens them for the judge.
It can't be that easy, can it?
Find him. And see if you
Can't
can
be
get
that
anything
easy.
Frank's been with us for almost 6 years now, ever since the court reversed his conviction.
Does his job require he interact with prisoners?
Well, not directly, but he does respond to their requests.
Okay, this is creepy. What? Surely this
Listen, Frank
is
stays here.
a
Is he
housing
in some kind of trouble?
illegal thing.
I really feel we should wait for Frank to come back. It's his space. It's
I think this girl's in on it.
Stay here.
She looks crazy. Something's gonna come hissing at him. I know. I swear, if I get jump scared, I'm never forgiving this TV show ever. Better not jump scare me.
Wrestler, you okay?
Okay. Honestly, that wasn't scary. they made it so that you wouldn't get jump scared. That was.
just there. Age
ADX, Marion, Pelican Bay. Look at this. Alan Ray Rifkin.
Rifkin.
Research, evidence. Frank was reviewing trial transcripts for the judge.
How do you
Alan
know
Ray
he isn't the
American college
judge?
student
Okay, so I
dropout
guess
joined the
it's
Army
another
and fled to
open-ended.
Afghanistan. In 2003, he was tried and convicted as an enemy combatant, fought alongside the Taliban. He's scheduled for execution tomorrow.
I mean, that's just open and
Rifkin
shut.
and a
He's
few
not
dozen
Taliban.
Taliban fighters raided an Afghan village, killing dozens of civilians. At trial, Rifkin's lawyers claimed it was friendly fire, that the American military destroyed the village from the air, mistaking it for a Taliban outpost.
Okay.
The military denied it.
So, the judge thinks Rifkin is innocent.
Guys,
I mean, he's still hooked up with the Taliban, you know, and Taliban has done many atrocities, so it doesn't matter, you know, like, yes, the American military is very wrong, did a very wrong thing, you know, but freaking hell, the Taliban has also done many, like, atrocities to, like, humans, you know. So honestly,
in case you were
I don't
asking
see how
about it,
he's innocent.
the investigating officer was the senior FBI agent in Afghanistan at the time. Harold Cooper.
You
Okay.
think this is a coincidence? Reddington feeds you the judge and I'm next on that lunatic's hit list?
We need to take it seriously.
No, we
But
don't.
did you do
The
something
federal
wrong?
prosecutor on the case is
Harold.
Todd Connolly. His reputation speaks for itself, so should mine.
Rifkin admitted to treason. We're not saying he's innocent, but if
Yeah.
you or Connolly are in danger...
What exactly does this so-called judge think that we missed?
We don't know yet. We're reviewing the file.
But yeah, exactly. If he admitted to treason, he's still not that.
But I'm telling you, Alan Ray Rifkin is guilty. And I, for one, will lose no sleep watching him pay the ultimate price for his crimes.
Man is intense. I swear there's
Mr.
something he's hiding with the way he is so adamant. I mean, I guess he's always been like that. He's always so adamant in his own, you know, ideals, you know, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I was told Mr. Rifkin had waived all representation.
He has. All of his legal claims have been exhausted.
Then you are?
Oh, Ruth Kipling, the Amnesty Collective.
What is he?
The capital guidelines.
She works
state
with the
that
frickin' I already know. She works for the judge. Seriously, man. Like, she's creepy looking. Okay, honestly. I meant no offense, but the way she dressed like some old nun. Okay, again, no offense. Just too creepy.
A designated spiritual advisor.
And she just showed up here out of nowhere when he waived her representation. She's the judge.
First.
Oh wait, no, I don't even know. Maybe not the judge, but she's another person working for the judge at least.
Your case.
Sacred duty to battle the evil that put me here.
And who put you here?
You read his file. You know he confessed.
I assure you, out of my own free will.
You're saying you were coerced.
Whoa.
I'm saying that I was beaten.
What the hell?
I'm saying that FBI agent Harold Cooper, he beat me under the orders of Assistant U.S. Attorney Thomas Conley.
That is crazy. No, is that no way? Straight and narrow. Straight as an arrow. Harold Cooper did
Honestly,
that.
if the Wizards were playing, I could stand in front of my TV naked. And you know what my fiance would say? Move.
Really?
She's a another part of her
She's having
trick.
an affair with
thing.
Mr. Whitney. Have you talked to him about it?
Yeah, I have. Believe me, it's not good, especially during parent-teacher conferences because her husband has no clue. But, you know, that's the job. I mean, teachers get to know every part of their students' lives, their families. Some of it you just have to keep secret.
What? My mom's a teacher. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Keeping secrets.
It's crazy.
Where's your wife?
She couldn't come.
Did you invite her?
She's slow cooking him into having an affair.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, okay, what's happening? There we go. The line's been crossed. Man is a spy, is a adulterer. What? Like, can we add something more to his list? Like, let's kill somebody while we're at it.
Actually, I'm not that sorry. Room 618.
Honestly, that was hot. I just couldn't admit that was
Where are we on the Rifkin case?
the music. I just had to say it.
Yes, how the hell did they find you? I don't know. Somebody must be talking.
I said it could be a she, so
I believe you.
I think yeah, she's
John,
the
not a
she's the judge.
It's feeding time. We know if he's talking to the authorities?
He's not. His mind's too far gone.
Frank, look at me. You were innocent. People like this put you in jail. They took 20 years of your life. 30 from my father.
But if they're on to us?
If they find us, so be it.
Wow.
Until then, I'm not going to stop the work we're doing.
Hey, Mother.
Mother.
Okay, so the question is,
Mother.
what is the judge says Rifkin is innocent?
We've been putting together a timeline of events using the file you found in Frank Gordon's room, and we found a problem.
After Rifkin was caught, Cooper had him flown from Bagram to Andrews Air Force Base in Virginia. From there, prison transport took them to a federal holding facility in Alexandria.
That trip should have taken 30 minutes. At trial, the U.S. Marshal supervising the transport said it arrived on schedule.
But look at this. It's an event log. It recorded the actual time the Marshal swiped into Alexandria.
That trip didn't take half an hour. It took 2.5 hours.
Why wasn't this presented
How
at
can you
trial?
beat someone up in 2 hours?
One that matched.
Okay, yep, there's something sus with him.
Out of time, Mr. Munson.
What happened?
Running out of time.
I know that. Why the hell do you think I came forward?
Came forward to whom?
That group. The one that fights against the death penalty, the Amnesty Collective.
You and Cooper, you were at Andrews when Rifkin landed. You drove.
Yeah, I was there. But Cooper and me, we weren't the only ones. That prosecutor,
What the
Tom
heck?
Connolly, he was waiting on the tarmac.
Connolly was there?
He was angry. Said the Rifkin case was assigned to him. Kept saying they didn't have enough to convict. He was going places, you know, and he wasn't going to wreck his career by losing a high-profile case.
You heard this.
He said they needed a confession. He told Cooper to pick him up, take him over to one of the hangars, and not let him out until he admitted it. He beat him, yeah. I swapped out the entry log, made the timeline make sense, and I had Rifkin treated in the cell instead of the infirmary to avoid any record.
Well, okay, so that's how the Amnesty Collective figured out that Rifkin was telling the truth. Well, this is bad.
Tom.
Harold, what have you done?
Harold, what are you doing out this way? Looking for you, Tom. We have a problem with Rifkin. We need to contain this.
Matt, whoa. Man looks real suave. You know? He's wearing a cap. Couldn't he take that off? Like, that surely that's hot for mobility.
Found a flash drive. And your girl. Got some stuff. Last 6 months she's been in Havana, Port-au-Prince, Miami.
She's been stalking him.
Services. Last September she was in Prague.
This Jolene is definitely moving towards something.
Red. Best I can tell, girl's tracking someone. Causing trouble.
She's tracking Reddington.
I've already said everything I have to say on the subject.
Sir, I need to know whether you...
Okay, this is creepy with the way he smiled.
Agent Keene, this is U.S. Attorney Tom Connolly.
Harold's been telling me what a great agent you are. Dog with a bone.
Okay, this is weird.
Sir, may we speak privately?
The thing is, this Rifkin case, the court has made its decision.
Agent Keene, whatever you have to say to me, you can say to both of us.
Well, is that how you ought to play this?
I need to know what happened at the airport after you landed with Rifkin.
Rifkin was transferred to a holding facility as documented.
You beat a confession out of him.
Who told you that?
Your transport log was doctored. This is the real log, which shows how long Rifkin was actually at the airport. Who says he heard you order you to beat a confession out of Rifkin.
Okay, well, that's
He saw
clear
it
what
happen.
who
I did
that
not
person is.
railroad an innocent man. There were witnesses, first-hand accounts.
Did you beat him?
But he didn't say he didn't beat
Yes.
him.
Agent Keene, Alan Ray Rifkin deserves the sentence he received for his crimes.
He's being transferred for execution. We have to stop it until the court looks at his confession.
His day in court is over. He's exhausted his appeals. Once that happens, the Supreme Court is clear. Why he confessed or whether he's even guilty becomes legally irrelevant.
We'll see if the federal clemency officer agrees with you.
The only career you should worry about is
Just, oh my god, that's why am I saying creepy? That is not good. This is not good at all.
Upon arrival at the execution facility, the condemned shall be provided a form BP 199, in which may have not more than one spiritual advisor, 2 defense attorneys, and up to 5 adult friends or relatives.
Connolly was right. They don't consider the event.
Why 3 defense attorneys and you're done?
The deadline to consider Rifkin's factual innocence has passed. Do they realize how insane that is? His innocence can't be considered?
I just want to say, I didn't do it. They're killing an innocent man here tonight.
Even God won't forgive you for this.
We're ready.
They said that. Yep, they're about to be kidnapped right here.
Good night, Mother.
Mother? Why the way is that?
Let me ask you something. That agent Keene, the task force. I mean, I've asked around on the Hill, Main Justice. Nobody knows what the hell it is you do. I've heard the stories. They say you guys are taking down everybody. People who aren't even on our radar. How? Nothing? Really?
Just to find out.
Well, I can tell you this. When I'm Attorney General, and I get the president to appoint you director of the FBI, you're going to tell me all about it.
I thought you were Attorney General. Oh wait, District Attorney, I guess. U.S. District. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did that scare me? Why did that scare me? That was the least craziest thing.
The judge would like to see you.
Why would the judge hold Cooper responsible for his execution?
Because he coerced Rifkin's confession.
You're certain of that?
Cooper admitted it to me.
How about the guy the judge released, Hastings?
We're getting a court order to talk to him over his doctor's objections. He's worried about further trauma.
If you ever want to see Cooper again, you need to get Hastings to talk. Lizzie, I must be going.
Wait, did you hear me? Rifkin was
She's like, I don't have time to do all of the
going
work.
to die.
He told you how to figure that out.
Dembe, you better tell Edward there's going to be a change in flight plan.
He always just changed his plan. That could also
A good man.
Rifkin was given
destroy his
prove
plans.
innocence.
Prove to who?
To who?
To you?
To
To the very people who
the way
framed
she
him in
talks
the
is,
first place?
is
If you did your job
interesting.
I wouldn't have to do mine! I find you guilty.
That's not.
Richard.
Okay.
Say something, Richard.
He just went to a Navy base. I guess
to attend
Oh
our
yeah, he
academy
was
class
in the Navy.
reunions, and I remember how pinched I look in dinner dress blues.
What the hell do you want?
How's your family?
My wife left me, thanks. After I was sidelined. You made a hell of a mess when you left. Nobody believed we couldn't see it coming. Maybe we helped you. Maybe we...
But it's been so long, 20 years.
Even without any evidence, it was enough to destroy some careers.
You were operational in the Gildara district. If there were choppers in the air, you knew about it.
Rooming with you was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
And yet he still has to.
I'm offering you an opportunity, Richard. The men who want this information can be very helpful.
Way back to the top. We like to see
Help
that.
them. This will put you back on track.
What do you mean?
Good night, Mother.
No, Mark, it's me. It's Donna.
Wrong. The papers said Rifkin's last words at his execution were "Good night, Mother." He said it to his spiritual advisor, Ruth Kipling. I just heard Hastings say it.
We figured it out. Let's go.
You ready, Frank?
We ready, Frank? So, honestly, she makes a great villain just because, you know, like her voice, like the way she said it is so unnerving, you know? I ain't the only one who would think that. Yep. You screwed up, Harold.
Thus do I commend thee into the arms of our Lord, Jesus Christ, the preserver of all mercy and reality, and the Father.
Okay, why are they bringing religion into this? Some people are gonna be happy with that.
Get your men out of here. Fall back now.
Yes, new information on the Rifkin case. Someone with high-level access is en route.
There's the one guy, my man, who has anything.
After devoting your life to a pursuit of the truth, to making things right, it would be such a shame in your last act to get it so wrong.
This is a classified...
Okay, what is this? This is Cooper's innocent?
Spirit of full disclosure, it's a felony for me to have it or for you to see it. But under the circumstances, who are we to quibble? It states that on October 3rd, 2002, U.S. military intelligence officers deployed a unit by helicopter to the village of Guldara in the Kabul province of Afghanistan to extract an asset whose identity had been compromised. The Taliban in the area with whom Alan Ray Rifkin had aligned himself got word of the informant and advanced on the village. But they were too late. The boys had extracted their asset and left. Angry and suspicious of others, the Taliban and Rifkin set fire to the village and executed inhabitants. Dozens of women and children were killed at the hands of the Taliban in response to U.S. military intelligence in the area.
How can you prove that? But yeah.
More headlines. The Pentagon wanted no association with the incident, so they covered it up. That is what happened. That is the truth. That's why you're not gonna light up Agent Cooper today.
Honestly, though, that is true. She didn't really have anything to go on except for a coerced confession and that guy saying he didn't do it. You know, I mean, yes, coerced confession that is wrong and should not have happened. And that's not proof that he didn't do it. It's just proof that, you know, that he didn't get a fair trial. You know, and she did not give him a trial at all. So, you know, she like what Reddington said, her last act, she got it so wrong.
Wasn't executed because of a beating or because of a cover-up. He was executed because of the truth.
Okay, let's see.
Harold, don't look so glum.
Don't look so glum after nearly dying. Man just switched up. he did his work. He came here. He worked his magic and left, you know, like the king he is. But it is sad, you know. She did some good work, you know. She just tried to, you know, help a Taliban person out. This guy ain't good.
You were gone. What happened?
My secret weapon.
Okay. Secret weapon. He's so proud of it. Well, see, Harold, you changed my eyes. No secret. He's not as straight as an arrow. That was like there's gotta be some repercussions.
There were 10 people in that bunker. What's this?
Please, we found in Frank Gordon's room. From prisoners all over the country.
Send it to the Justice Department for review. Walk with me.
Okay, what's he gonna say? Walk with me?
Agent Keene, I regret the methods that we employed to obtain Rifkin's confession.
You should. You're saying that now because after you got nearly killed?
I think we've had enough judgment for today.
Come on, you gotta change that a little bit, man.
You knew this was gonna happen.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I thought by saving me, you'd get some kind of leverage.
Harold, a war is coming. I believe the incursion at this facility and the rather sudden disappearance
that you got. The sudden disappearance of Diane Fowler. Who was that? I wonder who killed her. Surely it couldn't be you, Reddington. Surely. But it's gonna be between him and Fitch.
You want my help?
Not now. Later.
He's getting some allies.
I hope you'll remember what happened today.
And don't look so gum.
I'd like you to reach out to Admiral Richard Abraham. He was very helpful in resolving the matters of the day.
What can FBI do in the Navy?
For quite some time.
Abraham.
Yes. Admiral Richard.
He's an admiral also. How wayside did his career get to?
Pull a few strings.
I'll see what I can do. Looks like your girl's been following your every move.
Yep.
You want me to bring her in?
No.
I believe she's finishing an operation.
Okay, so she's a spy.
Like to see how it plays out.
Even though it could end with your demise, you could be the operation. Yeah, he's going to that place. I mean, come on, that was. And you're a spy, man. You're not an actual husband, so you know, obviously you did. I'm just joking. I don't know. I mean, he could. I'm still 90% sure. That's why I'm like, if he was a regular husband, I'm like, no way, you can't. Don't. That was stupid. Like, why would you have an affair? Like, you gotta work out your own problems instead of having an affair. Divorce and then cheat. It's never a solution. But since I think he's a spy, I'm interested to see how this plays out.
Hey.
I'm glad you came.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't. That's why I came here. To tell you that I can't do this. Because I love my wife.
But you kissed her again?
Wrong answer.
Okay, it's something seriously. She needs him for her operation.
Elizabeth Keene is not your wife, she's your target.
She's my what?
She's coming out with it.
I think you know.
Are we is he gonna break character? Is he gonna say that he is?
Where they send you? To what? Test me. I told you that I was in love with her because that is exactly what I am supposed to be. That is my job.
I love how they had like the black and white, you know, to show it's like two-faced. He's two-faced. I mean, we all knew he was two-faced. We all knew that little guy, that little person was a freaking spy. Little rat. And yes, now we've got it confirmed. He was, you know, playing a part. He was playing a part to get close to her. I don't know how he figured out that she was close to Reddington because, you know, obviously he wasn't just her husband for like the minute that Reddington came in their lives, you know. He was with her for a long time. So how does he know the connection of Liz to Reddington, and how did Reddington find out that okay, I mean, I guess I would assume why Reddington found out about him, but and then how do they have a connection? I guess they are part of the same spy unit, you know. They sent you. Did they send you? Like their superiors sent her. And what are their plans for Reddington, for Liz? This just got crazy, and it's my first time back with Blacklist. Oh my God. We've got it answered. He's a freaking spy, and she's up to something, and she's been stalking Reddington, and so like I feel like something big, like Reddington said, there's gonna be a huge war coming, and I'm super excited. More Blacklist episodes coming soon. I'll be uploading a schedule to soon where I will upload. I will say when I'm going to be uploading it every single week, hopefully, and I stay true to that. And at least I'll be uploading this at least once a week, at a minimum. But I'm super excited. And yes, it is 12:56 a.m. and that's probably why I'm going hyper. But what the frick, man? I love it when I'm so right that he's a freaking fraud and his spy, because the husband, lovey-dovey, blah, blah, blah. Now we're into the thick of it. On that note, Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. And what do you guys think of Tom being the freaking spy? Let's go. See you later.